Tonight we have an exclusive hidden camera investigation that blows the lid off valet parking in the city of Los Angeles. Our colleague Anna Garcia spent a year catching valets as they hijack free parking spaces that we are entitled to use. Wait till you see what our cameras caught outside of LA's most popular restaurants. Anna's live right now on the West Side with her exclusive investigation. Anna?
Between Orlando and La Cienega, and it was here that we found 5 of these fake signs, this passenger loading sign. In fact, this one came from this meter. They were bolted to the meters, and they were used in an effort to not only trick the driver, but to also hijack the streets. It's Friday night, and you're going out to dinner, and you can't find a parking spot. Is this a valet spot, or is this a regular spot?
It's a valet.
Valets are charging between $5 and $20, and you'd rather save a few bucks, but it looks like all the spots are taken by the valets. You want me to pay you $6, but I can park here for free. Over and over again, we see valets expanding their operations beyond loading zones, hijacking spots meant for the public. During our year-long undercover investigation, our cameras caught valets getting into accidents and using fraudulent parking signs. We caught them porting spaces for hours by replacing one valet car with another. Though not illegal, it can be annoying. This doesn't say that you can take this. This says I can park here. City Council President Eric Garcetti.
They can't reserve those spaces. They can't block them off. They can't put a cone there. They can't put a bag over the meters.
But they do. We caught them putting fake red DOT bags over meters and using cones, all part of a land grab for prime parking spots. Is it legal for a valet company to do that?
No. Valets do not have the right to public parking spaces that are not loading zones.
These valet companies are just using our streets as if they're their parking lots.
Danielle Elliott is just one of many frustrated homeowners in the Fairfax district. She says valets use residential streets to park cars.
Many of them are just parking wherever they can, blocking our driveways so we can't even access the driveways.
At the exclusive Ivy restaurant on Robertson, where celebrities dine, our cameras caught valets from the Pyramid Valet Company parking multiple cars at expired meters, leaving the cars at risk of getting parking tickets, which they did. Watch as this Ivy valet returns to find a ticket on a customer's BMW. When we confront the valet manager, what happens when a car you park gets a parking ticket?
We pay for it.
You pay for it. Do you tell the owner of the car?
Of course.
But was the car's owner told about the ticket? From our 2 camera angles, it doesn't appear the valet showed it to her. Also at the Ivy, we capture an accident when this valet went to retrieve a black Cadillac Escalade parked on Clark Street. It collided with a minivan. We showed the manager our video.
We paid $1,800 for this car.
Do you use the cars to shuttle around your valet guys? Like, do you put more than one?
No.
You don't put more than one valet?
No, inside of the car? No, never.
That's not what our cameras caught. We saw them repeatedly using customers' high-end cars as shuttles. We also saw something unusual about a number of parking meters. We noticed many of the spots the valets used had meters flashing fail and were jammed with coins, or in this case, this meter has failed because it has a paper clip. I remove the paper clip and wait. Within 10 minutes, a valet appears, looking for something. He looks at the meter. He looks on the ground. Did you jam the meter? Were you looking for this? I was jamming the meter? No. Is that what you're looking for?
No. When you park, the meter was failed. So when I get to do
it was
the
failed because of this. There was a paper clip in that. It's surprising how all the meters around here seem to be failed, but this was in there. And you were looking for something on the floor. What were you looking for?
I was not looking for anything.
No, you were looking for nothing.
I don't know anything. I don't know what this guy.
The Ivy restaurant itself had no comment, but the president of Pyramid Parking told us on the phone he runs a professional operation that treats each car as a prized possession. He reiterated it's not illegal to park cars on the street. It's not their policy to use cars as valet shuttles, and he says they keep plenty of coins on hand for meters.
Right now, it's the wild, wild west.
Perhaps the most outrageous fraud we uncovered, fake parking signs made to look like the kind the city uses.
There's nothing that says loading.
This homemade version on Beverly Boulevard near Crescent Heights, which is held up by twine, threatens to tow you. On Melrose Avenue in front of the Foundry restaurant, we spot a fake sign screwed onto the meter. The official-looking metal sign says Valet Zone in red. Problem is, in Los Angeles, there is no such designation as Valet Zone.
He's taking the sign down. Why are you taking the sign down? That's not a legal sign.
Just around the corner from Melrose on Poinsettia, we spot a temporary tow-away sign thrown on a meter where unisex valet is working.
But that's a fake sign.
We checked with the city, and they say they didn't put the sign there.
But I don't have to pay you $6. This is a free spot. This is fake. You're making up the rules. I can park my car here, right? Come on, I can park here. This is crazy. You have a fake sign up here. What are you doing?
Despite numerous calls to Unisex Valet, they never got back to us with a comment. Back at the Foundry on Melrose, we confront the owner of National Valet Inc., and he admits the sign is fake.
So you just put up the sign every day and then take it down?
Yeah, we take it there. So.
Juan Carlos Warcaya claims he needs more space for his operation.
Metro Planning Department Transportation.
He showed us copies of letters he says he sent to the city asking for a loading zone. The Foundry's owner and chef, Eric Greenspan, says he didn't know what the valet was doing.
When we were alerted that it was a fake sign, I immediately took action. I made sure that they took the sign down.
Our investigation uncovered more than 80 loading zones, which the city could not account for in their records. Are they all fake signs? No, says the city. Some are stolen from other locations.
It's an epidemic out here.
This is a fake sign. Another fake sign. This is a fake sign. This is a real sign.
Real sign.
But do we know that it's a real sign at the right meter?
No, we don't.
David Wesson is a parking meter supervisor for LA's Department of Transportation. He and a team from DOT came out to look at what we found. Some of the fraudulent signs on the meters are so good,
I can't tell, man.
even DOT is stumped.
This one's a toss-up.
Well, if you don't know, what chance do the rest of us have?
None.
DOT ultimately determined most of the signs we showed them on Melrose Avenue and on 3rd near the Beverly Center were illegal.
As a result of our undercover investigation, the city has started taking down these fake signs and freeing up these parking spaces for the public to use again.
But the victory was short-lived. The next night, the fake signs on Melrose between Formosa and Detroit were back up again. DOT confirmed they didn't put them there.
Isn't that frustrating? We're happy to report that most of the signs that were taken down by DOT are still down. The city now plans to move these signs about 8 feet above the ground onto these big telephone poles. Hopefully that way people won't tamper with them. Also, Councilman Garcetti says he plans to form a task force to crack down on the stealing of these signs and the spaces. And also he says we need some new ordinances or new state legislation. Reporting live near the Beverly Center, Anna Garcia, Channel 4 News.